Ladies and gentlemen, walking in the building is your old pal, Van Pebble. And today, ladies and gentlemen, the game today will be Balatro. Yes, one of the greatest games ever created. It is one of the most pleasurable games, at the same time maybe one of the most annoying games at times, but not because of its gameplay or because of its mechanics. It's perfect. Mechanics are perfect. It's just hard to beat, and that we can all live with. Why am I talking like this? Because it's an intro, and in the intro you have to put a little something on it, a little something, and this is that something. I like this music today too. Nice. Yeah, I try to mix it up a little bit. Hopefully it won't get copyrighted. Ladies and gentlemen, the game is Balatro. The streamer is Van Pebble. And today we will be streaming Balatro. And let's get into it. That almost sounds like Action News music. Like it's the news music. Today on Channel 5 News, Donald Trump just became president again for the 17th time. Rocky 18, Donald Trump is president again. There's some things you can always count on. My name is Van Pebble, and this has been the news. Does sound like a news thing. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. I will always say ladies and gentlemen before chat, okay? So if you're like, he says ladies and gentlemen a lot, I'll figure something out. I gotta find something. It's not gonna be chat. It's gonna be something else. Because first of all, I never understood the chat thing. Hey chat, who started that? Don't even tell me, because then they'll just be like, I started a thing. Like that thing though that you started is not a good thing. All right, let's get into it. We're going to start off with, I want to show something. I would like to show the decks, and I would like you to notice that almost every deck has at least a white chip on it. That's me chipping away at the decks and trying to get it and trying to really grind. I've really been grinding, and so that's why this series is called Grinding. What is it called? Grinding Stacks, I believe it's called. So today's stack that we'll be grinding, we'll probably switch back and forth to different, decks, but we're just going to go ahead and start with the old red deck, and we're going to start with red stake on the red deck. And then if this deck can be pretty annoying, so if it's too annoying, I'll just switch to another deck. That's all. Yeah. Yeah, this deck just is a little bit too challenging. Meaning I can't get it off the ground, and it's just like, oh no. Because I mean, there's been times when I literally struggle with like these first few, I don't want to say struggle, but the first few blinds can be tricky. And that's where I'm like, dude, it shouldn't be that fucking tricky, and that's... But something interesting about this stack I can see, or this deck already I like. The discards. It looks like there's a nice amount of discards in this one. Got a nice little bit of money here to start the stream with. Let's go with the queen. Let's go with the aces. And that'll do it. It's a good starter. It looks more like this though. So we do have an ace, so let's play the ace. Anything else we can play with that ace? Probably not. Let's not do ace actually. Let's do king, 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 and we'll get rid of these two cards. Yeah. So we got a queen there. Nice. Good start. That's the way to start it out. And then let's check out the, of course, the video camera. The video camera. The video, how you say camera? This is not the word that I am used to. I'm not making fun. No, I never would. I never would make fun of such a game or such a thing. Someone making fun of someone. I am being myself. I do not know what you are talking about. Please do not speak in this way toward me. Okay, let's get back to the game. I don't know what that was. We needed to do that for a minute, apparently, and now we're back. Oh, I can't do the 4 of a kind thing, man. Sorry. Let's see if we can pick up an ace or a queen. There's a queen. We're only going to try to pick up stuff that is going to help our run or that we like. I was watching a YouTube video and the guy was giving hints. He was coaching somebody. And he was telling the guy how to play the game better, and one of the things he had said was... Wait. Okay. He said, when you're, just like I just did, you know, get the cards that are just going to help your deck. Some people just they think any card added to the deck, he goes, if it doesn't help your run... And I thought about that, and he was partially right. But I played this game for a while, and I can tell you that sometimes you just want to add more cards to the deck. Like, I'll give you an example. There's a Joker that I'm trying to think. I think it's called the Blue Joker, and it basically is like a chip Joker that just has a chip for every card in the deck. But as the game goes on, or as you play through rounds, you lose cards. So while it usually starts at like 100, because I think it's like 2 chips per card, so I guess there's like 52 cards in the deck. So yeah, I mean, hey, that's what this stream is for. Talk. Explain. It's never over explained here. So anyway, what would happen to that Blue Joker is it would go down in value. So I would just start adding cards. It didn't matter what card it was, as long as I had cards in the deck. So I don't necessarily agree. The good thing about me is I learned a long time ago that everybody thinks they're an expert, but the only real expert is the person that experiences. I mean, there are experts out there, but the only expert opinion that I trust is ultimately my own experience. Ultimately. I'm not an asshole. I know some people are smart, and you gotta trust them, but I'm just saying. Especially when people start talking like what they're saying. Even a doctor, like, they don't know what they really ultimately don't know what the fuck, they don't know everything. And a lot of times they get things wrong. A lot of times. This should be a good one. That's good. And we gotta pick up some new cards here. We're gonna run out of depth here with these cards. Very, you know, queens and aces. I do kind of like this card. It's really weird, but it starts you out in a dynamic way. It's very interesting. 250 chips. This is going to be a very, very interesting next ante. I'm trying to keep things like expectations low. Because you don't know. You could... That's kind of the good thing about why it's so hard. It's like you really don't know whether you're just going to get blown up the next hand. It's kind of an interesting game because, like... It's an interesting game because, like, if you played, like, a game where... an arcade type of game with a gun, let's say, and you're just running around shooting, yeah, you could die easily in the next time, you know, next moment. This game's a lot different. Like, that's why I like games like this. The idea that you could die at any time in a game, sometimes it's a little too much. Sometimes I don't want to worry about dying. I just want to be like playing cards, you know? Why does it always have to be death? So we're in an interesting position here where, let's see, wait, there's no, we gotta figure something out. Well, here's what we gotta figure out. We're at a point now where you know what would be a good joker for us? It's that joker that is like 3 cards or less, where you get like a 20 multiple, which is crazy multiple. That would help us. And we also need a joker that will get us cash. We need to make money here. So let's go here. Yeah, we're only going to be able to play like stuff like this. Yeah. This is going to be an interesting run because we don't have a lot of cards coming at us. Let's get rid of this and pick up the banana for now. 0 discards. Okay. No queens, huh? Okay, let's see if we can get a queen going here. Oh, no discards. Okay, yeah. I listen. I listen. Do I listen? Not really. I try to listen, but I can't hear ya. Look at how killer that is. Like, banana's gone though. Yeah, I don't know if the queen thing is gonna necessarily. Oh, this is kind of interesting. A multiple glass thing. I just don't have any. I don't even like have glass cards. It's like, really? All right, so we will pick this up as a multiple, and then here we go. Okay. Yes. This is going to be an interesting run. I could see us doing a lot of just pairs. Oh, there's a glass card, but we don't have a lot of glass cards, so. You've got a glass card. I've got to run, you can run away. Remember this? Remember the song? You get a fast car. You get a glass card. All right, here we go. We're going to be playing pairs a lot, I think, right now. This is going to be interesting because I think I've been dying for a hand like this. This is why I keep saying it's interesting, because it is. Why? Because the idea to me of just playing 1 or 2 cards but getting a big score simplifies the game, and I'm not mad at that at all. I'm happy. Now remember, we don't have any money, so we double nothing, so you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. And then I guess just any card here, because it doesn't really matter, but we'll just go with the highest cards, and those will be bonus cards, and this way we could try to soup up the deck, as it were. Make it all fancy-dancy. And then there'll be an interior game where it's like the value of the cards that we're playing will really matter. And then we could just maybe play the simplest. I'm just thinking out loud here, but like pairs are very easy to get. So the only thing you worry about is if you get to a point where, let's say the boss debuff is don't do any pairs. Well, we could always do aces. We could always just do 1 card would get us a good multiple. Queens. Like if they said no face cards, would we still be okay? Yeah, but I don't. That's why I don't like to shoot the moon that much. I'm gonna pick. Oh, I can't. Never mind. Okay, let's go. Yeah, let's re-roll the boss blinds. All face cards are drawn face down. Okay. That's fine. Okay. I mean, we're just guessing all the way here. Oh, that's good. Might as well just play all face cards. Look at that. Okay, that wasn't that great, actually. 2 pair. What's the multiple? 4 multiple only? Or and 20 chips for the ace? Okay. Nice. So it's an interesting one. I'm ready to get rid of Shoot the Moon. I just don't think it's a great, for our purposes, a very good Joker. But we're gonna have to wait. We don't have very much cash. It's a real problem. Let's get some more cash going. And then first thing we do with the cash is that. Yeah, and then the club cards or the face cards 5/5. Let's get rid of Shoot the Moon. And let's pick up this club thing. 7 multiple is nice. And I like the look of these Jokers. I don't usually play these Jokers. I don't think I've ever even played the duo before. So that's what makes it pleasurable for me personally in this series, which of course is called Grinding Stacks with Van Pebble. Grinding Stacks with Van Pebble. Van Pebble's gonna have a little... Van Pebble needs a beverage. But Van Pebble's gonna drink Arizona tea today, but try not to drink on the microphone if you can help it. How is that? That's a quiet. Let me try. This is going to be the quiet. Don't worry. I'm doing this the best of my ability. I'm going to attempt to not make a sound on this sip. You ready? How did I do? Was that good? I'd love to see the replay of that. Okay. So queens we don't have to worry about anymore. It looks like club cards, really. And club cards all the way. So as you can see, I have a lot of club cards. I think... Did we already do that? I think we accidentally did that. I don't mean accidentally. I think we did pick that. I'm trying to remember. I know we just played it. I don't remember, but... I think we did. I think we do have more club cards than anything else. Which is good. But see, the problem we have right now is our hand size is really low. We're going to have to do something about that at some point. At some point, we're going to have to do something about that. That's nice, man. That's a nice little multiple there. Somehow we were able to get a fucking 5 cards out of this. Really small hand size. We gotta do something about the hand size. And also, I'm not sold on the ace. That's a really good run right there. I'm not sold on the ace being my... It's just, I don't have a lot of aces. Here's what we really need, this guy right here. So we'd be getting rid of a hand, but we'd be picking up a hand size. And this is basically good for us. Thank you. Look at that. The hand size is back. You love it. I love it. Everyone loves it. Look at this. Boom, boom. This should be a good one. And there was a pair in there as well. That's a very nice one. We got to get our hand back, though. We lost a hand. We lost a hand. So we only have 3 hands except for... This is actually one of my favorite... Oh, well, this is hand size. Let me see what we can do here. You know what we should do? We're taking up a whole Joker spot here. Golly. Okay, what if we did this? What if we did this? We get rid of that ace thing, and we pick up a hand size. Boom. Okay, stay with me. Then, because we just picked up a hand size, what if we got rid of the troubadour? I'm just saying. Maybe next time. Hopefully we'll see this card again. Okay. Look at all these cards. This is lovely. I love this. This is really good. Trying to get myself... Here we go. Technically, there's a pair within there, so we should be able to... Yeah, we're hitting it. We're hitting it big here. We got, and you know what's really nice about this run too? I will tell you. We have one more joker still. But we need a joker that's going to make us cash. We're not making good cash right now. That's pissing me off, man. Okay. That's good. This run is more fun now. It was kind of bumming me out, the thought that I had to just play one card or two cards, even though I'm interested in doing that at some point. Okay, that was tough. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we need pairs for sure. Okay, this is good. That was better. Nice. Barely, but got it. Yeah, we're hanging on a little bit here. Let's see if we can find a joker that's going to give us... We only have $6. Alright, let's check out this. Let's see what's here. 2 lucky cards. I'm a lucky card guy. Unless it said select cards to club, but it doesn't. So we'll go lucky, 2 lucky cards. Boom, boom. Oh, look, club cards are debuffed. See what they're doing? They're like, yeah, we'll get you. And they might get me right now. They might actually kill me right now. See, I need like... Yeah, this is... I'm fucked, actually. The game figured it out pretty quickly. Yeah, I'm screwed. Okay. That's interesting. That's how easy it is to lose. Let's try again. I think we'll do a general rule today, at least. And maybe this will be a rule going forward for this series, for the stack series. And that'll be, if you lose twice in a row and it's just like, maybe it's like either 2 or 3 times where if it really is, you're just struggling, go to the next deck, go to the next deck. That's what we'll do. We'll create some kind of a thing where it's like, get out, get out. The get out rule. Because it's just not working for you. Oh, whoops. Here, let me play. There you go. Yeah. It's also not really giving me much in terms of money. I don't know why that is. That gives us $5. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, that's good. Yeah. This is a great day. I decided today was like... first of all, we had a great week streaming. This is the last day of the week streaming. It's been great. I'm really happy about it. Oh, yeah. I should try to play this straight, huh? It's been a great week, man. I'm very, very happy about it. The first 2 days we streamed 3 games per day, so we got 6 streams. And then Wednesday we had to recover. We were drinking a little beer, and I was like a little upset because I was like, "Damn, man!" But we came back. We're back today with a vengeance, and I always think one day of jerking around is not bad. Permanently gain 1 hand. I'd love to, but I need something right now to give me. I need something. Let's. Okay, this will give me scoring points. I need 1 more. Damn it. Shit. Excuse me. This is gonna be tough. Oh, there we go. Thank God. Woo, thank God for the Joker thing, man, or else I would have been screwed there. Not like this is like easy, but it's better. But let's try to do like, let's try to do a straight, I mean a flush. We almost had a straight too, but that's good. That's good. Alright, 666, I like it. I used to be afraid of that number. Now I see that number. I see that number now as like, it's just a number. Just like anything can have, just like you've got like a Michael Jordan who was a great basketball player. I'm sure there's a Michael Jordan out there who hates dogs and treats people like shit. What if you found that out like years later? Like, what most people didn't know is that Michael Jordan hates dogs. You know, you're like, what? No, Michael. Michael, no. All right, this is good. Now we can gain a hand. Michael Jordan hates dogs. That is like one of the most evil things. If like you find out that somebody doesn't like a dog, it is kind of like, it is hard to. I definitely consider like maybe that's not my kind of person, which is weird, right? Like what? Why? I don't know. Oh, this is tough. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's good. All right. We have 2 discards left here. This is good. Even cards, which I didn't even mean to play. This is going to be a tough run, though. We're going to have to do something different at some point. All right, let's do one. Okay. Oh, that's good. Some multiple. All right, we're almost there. Okay, barely. Yeah, we got to get something else going here for sure. sure. This is not cutting the mustard. This would help a lot. And then I guess this will help too. I mean, we don't have any enhanced cards yet, so even cards, club cards, and of course diamonds. Even club and diamonds. She's got diamonds on the soles of her shoes. Oof, okay. Scooby-Doo. What's better, this or that? Ooh, that is a flush. Well, that makes sense. I mean, a flush is a better poker hand than a straight. Yeah, just in value. 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Choose a straight. And how's this guy doing? 6 multiple for our green joker. Not bad. We haven't been discarding. The problem is we will be discarding though. So here we go. We got more money coming in. Let's get rid of this stupid card. I think it's stupid. This is a little bit better. The Supernova is a little bit better. Not like it's the answer to all our questions in life, but... And then this will give us a bunch of money, so we can go ahead and spend this money. Spend the money. Increases rank of up to 2 selected cards by 1. Okay. So let's go ahead and... What would become an ace? A king, right? Okay. This would be a queen. And this would be a 10. So that's cool. So we got that. And here we go. Once upon a time not long ago when people wore with diamonds and lived life slow. Remember that song? Does anybody remember that song? What are we supposed to do? We're supposed to get rid of 10s and we're supposed to score diamonds. Okay. See how this does for us. Okay, that's not great. It's actually bad. Okay. There we go. Let's see what this does for us. Better. Oh yeah, we need to play as many diamonds as we can here. There we go. Dude, almost. We were so close. Hold on. I've got to try to get a 9 here. Nice try. Alright, so we got a flush out of the deal. This should take us home, I think. Alright, barely, but we got there. So we're gonna need a little bit stronger than what we've got going on, but we got a nice little thing happening here. And that's always good. There you go. That's gonna give you a nice little multiple there. And then... Boom. Ba-da-boom, ba-da-boom. Okay, straight. And pair. And let's take a look and see what else is in here. Okay. Cool. No repeat hands this round. You're looking to get rid of a 2 and obviously play diamonds. 9, 10, jack, queen. 8, 9, 10, jack. You know what we really need to do is we need to play this diamond. So there you go. Okay. Not mad at that at all. Oh yeah, we need to get rid of the 2, didn't we? Okay. There we go. Try to get rid of all those 2s. Nice flush. Nice cash out. Look at that. Nice little cash out there. That's really nice, man. Way to use that mail-in rebate and that rough gem. That's how you do it. A lot of people aren't old enough to remember the song Rough Boys. Do you remember? I was thinking because it's called Rough Gems. Does anyone remember the song Rough Boys? It's one of the worst songs ever. It's really bad. It was... we're going to go ahead and pick up the booster pack, which I don't usually like to use. But since we have 2 booster packs right here, we're just going to go ahead and use it. I don't like it because I like to use my packs, but I think we can get this thing up to like 20 or something. It's already up to 6. So combine it with that, you're already doing something cool. And then I'd love to get rid of Even Steven at some point. Yeah, let's get rid of Even Steven. And now we've got a multiple card, which we need to somehow start the multiple. I don't know how we're going to do that. We got to figure that out. Let's see if any of these packs here will give us a card somehow, or... Yeah, we need a card. We need to add a playing card to our deck. Not just enhance it, but add it. And this is good. This doubles our money. And we get rid of those cards. We need to add cards is what we really need, but okay. And there we go. Okay, we made a stone card out of that. Oh, let's give this a shot here. I think we're in good shape. I just don't really know. I don't really know. I don't really know. I don't really know. Okay. Again, so kind of close to a straight flush. Not really though. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. Not bad. Excuse me for doing that. How many discards do we have left? Yes, this is great. We're gonna get some real money here. Boy, that flush is good too. Maybe we could try to pick up some kind of a flush to make it easier for us to get flushes. It seems to be something that I don't know. Just talking out loud here. All right. 7,000. Okay, so we're really in good shape here. Oh, I should have... it's okay. We actually did really well. I was going to say we should have done some diamonds, but we're doing really well. Like, cash is something we're doing really well with. And we could go ahead and get rid of... I think the bolster... Ah, gosh. It's tough, because the booster pack is pretty good. Yeah, we don't need this, do we? You know what we really need is a chip joker. We need chips. We need more chips. So let's... Okay, we need to add a playing card. We do need to do that. So let's go boom. And that helps us a great deal. Okay. Create a copy of a random joker. Destroy all the other jokers. No. Destroy one random card, add 2 cards. That means we added a card, so we're doing great. So now we have our multiples already building. Already, that's really good. Let's see if we can pick up another interesting... One more time here. Okay, cards played previously are debuffed. Debuffed. 5. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and play a pair and get rid of some of these cards. I didn't know, believe it or not, I actually did not know this, and this is what I didn't know. I didn't know that you could, there's a couple things. Playing debuffed cards will actually, it won't score the individual card, but you can still make a hand with it. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Got that? I didn't know, okay? Is that right? So, like, sometimes I use the streams to work on being a tougher person. Alright, you got it? You don't fucking... Here's what I do. Oh, yeah. You gonna play aces? Yeah, I do play aces. Alright? It helps you become tougher. Oh, fun. Very fun. Nice. So the 5 is what's supposed to... Now let's see if I discard a 5, but it's debuffed. It has no abilities, so it shouldn't give me jack squat. So let's take a look at that. Only 1, it looks like, that got scored on there. So that seems to be true then. Yeah. Here comes the money. Alright, we're doing good. We got the basics down. We just need to get rid of... We're probably going to have to get rid... I would say probably we'll get rid of the mail-in rebate. Because the diamond one is just really nice. I really like it. We're doing great on money. We'll go ahead and buy a discard dealio. I believe that's the technical term for it. It's not. Diamonds. 2 multiple is a very strong multiple. I'm thinking about getting rid of the booster pack. I'm no longer thinking about it. I'm just doing it. That's just a better multiple. We still need to get a better multiple, and we still need a chip. One that's going to give us better chips. So we're still work in progress here, but I think we're in a good place in the game where it's all good. I don't want to get rid of cards because I'm worried. I don't think it... Yeah, it doesn't take away, so you could do that. You get rid of 5 cards if you want. Do it. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's fine. You're going to be adding cards anyway, so it's not a problem. And so now we can kind of... Let's try to get our chip thing. Let's go ahead and get rid of this guy. And we'll pick up this, and then we're still trying to get chips. The idea is, if the hand size is nice to us, maybe we'll keep it along. Keep it with us. Keep it around is what I was trying to say. Keep it along. I don't know if it's because I'm older, but I do that a lot. I take liberties with words. And I feel like, hey, I know what it means. As long as I know what it means, then maybe I'm using it like... What if I'm just limiting myself by just saying things the way they taught us to do it? What if I'm like missing out on the fun of like talking? Just kind of making shit up. Like you're missing out on like sometimes every now and then I'll say something with an S that doesn't require it. Like, that girl has nice breastises. Like, obviously, I know not to say that. But it's kind of funny. It's kind of fun, too. Breastises. Fun way to say that. Look at this. Boom. That's why we're keeping this fucking... God, that's pretty. And we're doing really well right now. So we're doing extremely well with the new swashbuckler. The hand size is great. It gives us more options. We need more chips, but I'm afraid that if we use the square joker, we're going to go through that thing where we just keep playing the same fucking hand over and over. I am thinking about it, though. I'm thinking about it because I need... You know, I do need... Hold on, let me take a look at my... We're finally having like a good run here. These are the vouchers that I got today so far. Got the discard of the hand per round. Small blind gives no money. Let's remember that. What blind are we about to play? Okay, good. So money's coming. All right. Bum, 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 ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. So there we go. We just gained a bunch of cards. 2.75 multiple. Oh my stars. Oh my stars. Another one. Boom. 3 multiple. Bam. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get rid of the hand size thing. And we're going to pick up the square joker. Unless we can find a better one. I don't think we will. Alright, now we're going to start building that. So we're going to go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is a nice straight. So let's play a straight. And we got a lot of diamonds in there. I mean, it's a very good hand to play for us, just to keep things going. That's beautiful. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we start adding chips to the thing. So there's 4. And we're starting to kill it now. This is a real run. This is a real proper run right here. Boom, boom, boom. This is one of them, like, if I had more... And I've got to figure out how to get more jokers, more negatives, so that I can have more jokers, you know what I mean? Oh, there's a buffoon pack. Okay, cool. Let's see if we can do something with that buffoon pack. So, no diamonds. That doesn't help us. And the guy I saw today was like, if the card doesn't help you, don't take it. But it does help us, because every time we add a card, that happens. I mean, that's gorgeous. And don't forget, this has chips as well. All right, let's see what the other... Let's see what... There's that card again. We'd have to start all over with that guy. How annoying is that? Yeah, none of these really... I mean, I can't really do anything with any of these guys here. Yeah. That kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Alright, let's stop wasting money. Here we go. Oh, this is gonna suck. We can't use this card because we need to play 5 cards. And if you get 25 cards, you have to do it. Yeah. I just realized recently that one of my favorite things to do is like, and it makes me feel automatically better when I deal with people that I consider just fucking what the fuck, you know? And then immediately I imitate them by going like that, and I feel better immediately. So I think what we're gonna do with this run is we're gonna try to start getting into planet cards. I think, you know, we're doing really well, but I think what's gonna help us is getting the value up of our hands, because right now our hand values are doo-doo. Poopy doody doo. I don't know if you know what that is. It's shit. Do you know it? It's shit. Pick up that one. And that's what the one guy today was talking about, where he was like, yeah, you know what? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, he was talking about like, yeah, you know, when you make sure you don't always have to get a card, but like he didn't mention that if you had the hologram, that's all you want to do is keep adding cards. Okay. So we're in a situation where the square joker is going to take forever to do. So we're going to get rid of the square joker and we're going to pick up odd Todd. It's not my favorite chip joker, but it'll do for now. Because you actually have to like go out of your way to play odd cards, which isn't, you know, you're not doing me too many favors by doing that. Since we could get like 40,000 no problem, I'm just gonna go ahead and skip that, and I'm gonna do exactly what I told you guys that we were gonna do. We're gonna try to get more. What hand do we want to get? What do we play a lot? 2 pair, play a lot. What else? Let's build the next one. What's the next one? Maybe a high card? Okay. Probably not high card, but do it anyway. This doubles your cash. And all diamond cards are debuffed. This is going to hurt my feelings. This is going to hurt my feelings. It doesn't matter. We're just not going to get... Look at our cash right now. Do we need cash? The answer is no. The answer is no. Alright, let's see. Nice. There you go, it's debuffed, but it's still scoring a full house. There you go. Nice. Yeah, we need a better chip. I still think we need a better multiple thing too. We're kind of like stuck with this one. It's like add the number of times a poker has been played this run to multiple. I would say like we could even really get rid of that if we found, excuse me, if we found a really good one. Pardon me. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, a legendary joker is coming into the building right now. Please give it up for... Which card do we get rid of? We get rid of the swashbuckler, right? Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for Mr. Tribule. Mr. Played kings and queens, each give a ×2 when scored. Well, I didn't ask for it, but I'll take it. I'll take it. And then, like we said, we're playing more planet cards. We're gonna stick to that. Flush, that's another good one. We do play a lot of flushes. And let's see what else here. I love lucky. I'm a big lucky card guy. They're so good, those cards. They really are my favorite card. And alright, we wasted some money there. That's fine. So let's see how that affects us really. We're gonna try to play more. So we're gonna try to play more face cards, which means we'll try to create more face cards as well. Because that's a big, you know. That's pretty good. What if I just played one queen? $5,000 for one face card. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. 3, 4, 5, 7. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Yes. That's what we wanted. Okay, cool. Look at some more cash going. Look at that. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, y'all. That's what you like. What just happened there is like, basically it's kind of embarrassing to be a white guy and like quoting rap music when you don't sound black. So what we'll do is, because if we started sounding black, then we're imitating somebody, and it almost comes across like offensive. We can't do that. So instead what you do as a white person is you just start going over the top with the singing, and it sucks, but it's less embarrassing than actually trying to sound like you're a rapper. Does that make any sense? I'm trying to help people at home here. What I really want, guys, I want a better coin. I need a better chip joker. Alright, this should be good here. This is nice. This will be a goodie. There you go, 151,000. That's what can happen if you get face cards, so. I'm not too excited, I'm just keeping my cool. We're also pretty deep in the game, so it's like, it's not like we're killing the game, but that's good. If we could keep it going like that, that would be good. That actually would be good. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Does anyone know people that actually talk like that? They kind of talk like that. This is how they talk. Why do they talk like this? I really don't know. It's really annoying. But they do. I know people. I've known people that talk like that, and they're really fucking annoying. They don't know it. Or maybe that's my thing too, is that maybe they do know it, and they're just doing it to be cunts. Okay, this is very interesting. I do like this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I guiltily like this. Like, I'm guilty. I like it. And I don't I have a lot of money right now. I'd like to do this. I'm just gonna do it because I'm getting to the end of the run here, and I think we need to make a move. So this is my move. I got an extra multiple. I've got this multiple we've been using. The multiple isn't the story here. The story is these two motherfuckers right here. They are kicking butt. And then this guy has 50 chips, plus Odd Todd. Odd Todd is not my favorite right now. Not gonna lie to you. And of course, club cards are debuffed. But we don't need club cards. We've been doing this without club cards. Just little do they know. Much to their chagrin. Scooby-Doo, yeah. I'm gonna miss making all that cash. But we need to think about the long game here. We need to think about the end of the road. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. My two pair is better. So I said we gotta keep getting those planet cards. Nice. Yeah. It's pretty good, pretty good. I don't think this Onyx card is like the answer to life itself, but it's pretty fucking, I don't know, it's an interesting move, you know? It's an interesting move. I'm glad that we're still making moves. That's the important thing, you know? I've had these where some of these runs where you just don't have anything going. We've got a lot of stuff going. Got it going on, son. All right, don't do that either. See, it doesn't. Singing is bad, and so is that. So this would be a cool card if it was like the beginning of it. But because we're at the point now where it's like this does raise fist, it doesn't really do much for us, guys. And then we'll buy this. That'll get us more of those. Yes. Boom. We'll pick up that just for the heck of it. All right, we're getting to the end of the line here. Feeling good about it. Feeling really good about it. Because if you take a look at this, our last blind coming up here, we have 2 more blinds. We have 3 more blinds here. We're going to play them all. The Curly and Bell, we have plenty of discards, and that's the last one. There's literally no debuffs or anything, so we could sneak in and get this done here. This could happen, realistically. This is lovely. Look at this. Okay, let's make this a glass card. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, wow. Boy, that's pretty. That's pretty. Might have to do the 4. We might have to up our 4 of a kind. 170. So there you go. We're pretty much like where this is a good run, actually. It's a very nice run. I love it. I love the run. There's the 4 of a kind. Let's get that up a little bit. 90-10. That's gorgeous. And then we'll do 2 pair again. That's nice. 85. That's great. And then another one. I told you we're gonna just like milk this now. Milk it, milk it, milk it. 4 of a kind. For some reason, we're getting a lot of 4 of a kinds. So my thing is like, okay, well, if that's what's gonna be, then. And then, yeah. Do 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 do. Boom. Oh. Oh, good try. Really good try. And here we go. It's a pleasure to get one of these legendary jokers in the building. In the building! Okay, so let's take a look at our value real quick. Not to draw this out. I mean, we've only got 2 more left here. So this has been our vouchers. Let's take a look at our... there's our value. So we're looking good here. We're looking for 2 pair, a flush, and a straight. Excuse me, sorry. There's 2 pair. It's a very high value hand for us. Oh, no kings and queens, that's why, yeah. So this is gonna be a good one. This should be a nice hand here. Let's see what happens here. That's beautiful. Okay, so yeah, this should be an interesting one. Let's see what happens here. There's the diamonds. There's the diamonds again. I love this card. I miss it. I do. I do. I miss it. It was an old friend. It was an old friend. It was an old friend. That's how I talk off stream. Like on stream, I'm more of like a regular, but when I'm off stream, I'm like, she was an old friend of mine. It's very, I'm a natural theatrical. It's funny, I'm so bad at acting. I'm really bad at it. It's one of those things where I can't seem to, don't know. I can't act. It's hard to explain what acting is because I don't really know what acting is. But I know that I'm not good at being fake. Because I think acting, even though people think it's real, it's not real. Alright, we have a few discards, thankfully. Let's go ahead and discard the fuck out of this thing. This is good. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see how we do here. This is I feel really good about this run here. Or the end of this run, even. Yeah, that's nice. And then you got aces and queens. I mean, we're just a winner here. So here we go. And there it is, folks. That's it, man. Well, let's play a little bit longer. Let's. I feel like this is a run that we could do a little bit of damage here in a good way. So let's try to figure out how we could do that. First of all, what I would definitely do is, I know this is crazy to do, but I will get rid of this card here, and I would pick up the face card one because it just goes so well with Triboulet, or whatever it's called. And then I'd love to get a new chip one. But there's not a chip one here. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Let's do something since we're just having fun here anyway. Let's get rid of that chip card. Let's start a new Joker. It's the worst Joker I could possibly have gotten. It's just terrible. This is the one that it gains a multiple every time I don't play a face card. It's kind of an interesting thing, except it's not. It's terrible. Get that shit out of here. Here you go. This is it right here. This is the one I need. Actually, this is better than the card we had before. All right, let's continue this run then, man. More tarot cards, please. And let's get it. Yeah. Look at the tooth up here. Lose $1 per card played. That's nasty. Nasty. Small blind doesn't make any money. That sucks. Okay. 2 pair, level 4. It's not even high level. That's amazing that we did what we did without it. Wow, look at that. That's nice. Wow, that's really good. I love it. I love it. I love it so. Don't you know? Those were the original lyrics to the song. So what are we trying to do then? We got rid of that odd thing, thankfully. We're really looking for face cards, but we'll go ahead and pick up whatever. We'll pick up, oh, I love this. Lucky cards are good. This is at a 4 multiple right now. It's so crazy, dude. That is crazy. Let's pick up a queen, right? Right? Doobie-doo, you-be-doo. Nice. Not bad. Not bad, kid. Not bad. We're watching you. We're gonna be watching you, kid. Yeah, I've gotta get more planetary cards. This is a really nice run, man. You know what it is that we've never had, like, I've never really, not too often have we been this multiplied up. Like, we are fucking multiplied the fuck. Especially with the kings and queens thing. We need more kings and queens. Can I get an amen? Yeah, we need definitely gonna pick up that king. Okay, let's take a look. See, we got a lot of face cards now. This is fantastic. Wah 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 wah. We can eventually get rid of that. Oh, this is gonna be tough. Okay, we need as many face cards as we can get here. We just need to face card it up here. All right, hold on. It's tough because okay. Let's do 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King. Or that. This should be good. Oh, that hurts. See, that's nice, the face card. Yeah. Come on. Oof. The money. Oh, nice. You see, that's why I love those cards. That's a bonus card. It didn't do that great though, but oh yeah. Oh yeah. This should be a good one. Oh, that triggered again. This is sick. That's a sick one. Look at that. See, this is what I've been trying to do. I've been trying to get to this level of playmanship in a really long... I've just tried to... How do we do it? One of the things is get a legendary. The legendaries will take you there. It will take... Honey, honey, honey. What have we been doing good lately? The 2 pair? And then what? Oh, there's only one. So let's add a card to the deck. Of course, it's going to be this guy. Look at that, 4.75 multiple. That's ridiculous. In the best way possible. We need 560,000. Can we do it, ladies and gentlemen? I think we can. Scooby-Doo. Looking for a king, but I'll just take this. I'll take 4 of a kind all day long. Get rid of that too. Lovely, lovely. Wow, that's really nice. Look at that. Look at that. What a run. What a run. He's on a run of a lifetime. One of my best runs ever. Here we go. This is what we've been trying to do. We're getting there. Little by little, ladies and gentlemen, we are becoming a good player. We're actually getting good at this game. I knew it could happen. I believed in myself the entire time. Watch all these other guys be just 1,000 times better than I was. And I said, I'm going to be good like those guys someday. And I didn't think it could happen. I said I thought it could, but if I was to be honest and real, I don't think I believed in myself, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I really want to do is I want to get rid of the supernova. Because I know that there's a better multiple out there. It's just not here. Fuck. Okay. Oh, yeah. Should I pick up a spectral pack? Why not? We're at the point where we can be a little bit more confident in our gameplay. We can create 2 copies of one selected card. Isn't that interesting? We just created 2 more kings. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how you get better. 1 million is a lot, but I'm not worried about it. I can tell you this though. You might as well just get rid of all that shit, because you know what scores you know what gives you the good scores. It's this. It ain't fucking... Yeah, we just need... All we need right now is this shit right here. That's it right there. There you go. That's how you do it, my friends. Scooby-Doo. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna play one king. Oh, I love it. I love it. The cockiness. Alright. How about one more king? What do you think of this? What do you think of this? Look at all this money that I need to come up with. No problem. Oh, we didn't do it. Shit. Hey, let's not fucking play games here. 8, 10. Let's see what we can do here. Alright. Let's play aces and kings. This should get us there. No fucking problem at all. Sorry for fucking around there. There we go. Alright. But I still think that Supernova, we need to get something a little stronger. And I just don't know. Yeah. Damn it. I wanted that too. Let's do planet cards. And then we'll do a straight and a high card. Doobie-doo. Yeah. Wah, 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 wah. La la la. Oh, okay, this is where we're done. All right, I'm not even really gonna play this because it just feels silly. I'll tell you what, we will play it because what the fuck? What are you, an asshole? Play it. But yeah, this is trouble. This is big time trouble here. Yeah, this is nice, and we'll play this too. I mean, this is basically. We'd have to do this every time. And we just can't. We just physically don't have the cards to do it. Yeah, that's not enough. That's not even enough for that. And that's what I'm saying. There's people that are taking it to well beyond the level. Like, you're talking about they're going up numbers that haven't been invented yet. That's how good I want to get at this game. I'm not there, and that's okay. This is real. Just beating a run is satisfying and good for a stream too. Like, if I'm streaming and I win a run, it's like I know that. I know there's something satisfying. I mean, nobody wants to see a loser. Not that I'm, you're a loser, but like it is kind of like, hey man, like you want something like to win. It's got to be fruitful, And this has been fruitful. Even though, obviously, this is the end for us. Very nice. Very nicely done, my friend. And the red deck is now red chipped. Let's take a look at everything. We got a white chip. I've said this before. I'll say it again. The reason that everything just has white chips. So I ended up playing this game when I first got it and put in a lot of hours. And I had all these decks up to like... I think it was orange, and then and then I finally got to a deck, not every deck, I'm just talking about these decks. I hadn't unlocked everything, and so the painted deck, it wasn't like none of those, but obviously not the plasma or the erratic. I don't even know if I'll ever play these decks. They just look weird, I'm not the kind of video game guy that likes it to be so weird that it's not a game. Like, don't take me out of the game, you know what I mean? But anyway. So, at one point when we first got the game, we had all these, the black deck, the green deck, the yellow deck, and the blue deck. All those decks were up to orange chip. And then finally one of the decks, I beat the orange and nothing happened. It didn't change. It didn't. I was so to find the gold stake. I actually had to do a whole thing. I had to like. Oh no. Oh wait, it won't let you play. Wait, I can't play gold stake? Yes, I can. Anyway, so yeah, like I was saying, that's what happened to me. Is I was I had to restart it basically. I had to like go to the main menu, and then I had to like go where it says profile P1 van, and I had to create a profile for myself, and there was something else I had to do. I reset it, and then once I did that, the whole entire game was unlocked. And I haven't seen every Joker yet, but I've unlocked everything in the game. And so now I basically had to like restart it. So that's why we call this series Grinding Stacks. That's the name of the series that we have here on YouTube and on Twitter. And ladies and gentlemen, that's it. And we're gonna get out of here nice and early because we did so well. Otherwise, I would still be sitting here grinding. But like, I'm so satisfied with that. That gave me a little flavor. And also, we've decided to play more times during the week. So you're gonna get more Balatro instead of one a week. You're gonna get 2 or more a week, depending on how I feel every day playing. And so this week you got 2 Balatros, you got 2 Blueprints. Yeah. Here's what I'd like to do. I'd like to do this. A quick advertisement, and then we'll get out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, you know the man, but do you know his social media? I don't think so.
He definitely
plays us right.
No, you guys be quiet. It's my stream now. You guys see? So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. Who am I? What am I doing? Well, that's a tough one. I can't tell you who I am. I mean, you really have to probably the best way to figure out who I am is, first of all, to understand I am what I am. I am not going to explain to you, but I think you could get a good idea of who I am by looking at my social media. I've learned this. I'm very careful about what I say and do. Sometimes I say things where you might be like, he's not being careful, but I am. Sometimes I'm just that's part of my personality, to be edgy sometimes. But I'm not an edgy guy. And what you will learn if you go to my Twitter, Van Pebble on Twitter, or X, is that we really just talk about sports and movies and nerdy stuff and video games, excuse me. Yeah, drink of this. And so that's Van Pebble on Twitter, and then Van Pebble's on YouTube also. And all I can tell you is I'm just putting up numbers. I'm at this point, I'm sort of I don't know if anybody remembers when there was a home run contest constantly going on between Barry Bonds and a guy named McGuire. I forget his first name. And these two guys were doing steroids, and it kind of ruined their career a little bit. But I don't see why. I mean, they were just great players. They use steroids. Who cares? But I guess because it's kids and kids are influenced. You know what? There's fucking streamers out there who are doing drugs and acting like idiots, and that doesn't influence me. Even though I'm 50, I'm an old guy now. Anyway, the point is, we're constantly it's much like Barry Bonds and that McGuire guy. At some point, they were just jacking homers just for the fucking numbers. They were already in the stratosphere. That's how your old pal Van Pebble is when he plays games. In fact, this week we put out 7 so far, I think. Is that how many we put out? 1, 2, 3. We put a lot, guys. We put these last, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, it would be, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We put up 7 videos in the last 3 days. Is that a lot? Whoa. It is a lot, actually. That's a fucking guy who says, I'm going to do this, and does it. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm just saying I've got good energy right now. And I'm just saying, you know what? Subscribe to. Here's what I'm telling you about my YouTube page. I'm taking a lot of time talking about the YouTube page because the YouTube page is really, really, really good advertisement for old Van Pebble. Now, here's what I say about subscribing, and I think it's worth saying again and again and again and again. It's a good pitch. I myself subscribe to people, and here's what they have to do. It's got to be something I like. It may not be good to other people. To me, it's got to be good, right? So I like it. And they've got to be putting shit up constantly. They've got to be putting up numbers. And Van Pebble puts up numbers. So if you like me, you'll like me even more because I'm just going to give you more of what you like. We got 285 videos. It's about to be 286, and that's all the car salesman stuff I had to do about all that. And the last thing I will say, and this is really kind of good that I do it last, because people do from time to time say, well, can I donate to you? And I'm just like, go to the YouTube, watch that, yes, you can. If you really want to, you can. And I tell them, do it by going to PayPal. PayPal's the way to do it for me. I don't have all this other Venmo and shit. Like this is my thing. I got PayPal, and my name is @ThomasPulvino. And if you'd like to send money, I will use it to do something cool. Maybe I'll go buy a house or something. I don't know. Probably what we'll end up doing is putting it back into the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. We did it. We got this Balatro remix going on. It's great. By the way, I'd like to give thanks to all the people that do the Balatro remixes and stuff. They're great. And not one time have I been copyrighted from these people that are doing the Balatro. I really appreciate it because I use it for streams, man. It's really good. This is a good one. So we're going to play the music and we're going to get the fuck out of here. Really good. That's a shout out. Let's give a shout out to Noteblock /topic. Really well done. You know what? I'm going to subscribe to this guy. Boom. You just got a subscription, pal. Now, if I find out later this person doesn't do anything else, I might get rid of them. And that's just how it goes, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get out of here. We'll talk to you later. We'll be streaming again today. See ya. Bye.